Just talking? Well, what's the show about? About nothing.
All right. Welcome back to the Strange Noise Podcast, everybody.
Welcome back, guys.
What's up, guys?
What's cracking?
Thank you for coming back.
Our folks.
Oh yes.
Hello,
Hi,
folks.
We don't wanna-
That's gonna be our new term for everybody.
term of endearment, folks.
Yeah, that's
Look.
how we're gonna address you as folks.
We don't know if you're dudes or chicks or they or them. I don't know.
And we love you all.
We love you all.
folks.
So we're gonna,
Folks, it fits everybody, right?
Yeah.
Peeps.
If that fits in our, the vernacular, I don't know if it'll.
Yeah, it
I
doesn't
don't
roll
know
off
if
the
it'll
tongue,
retain.
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, probably not.
I don't know. Folks is kind of weird. You're right.
I like your other one though. Party people.
Party
Party
people.
people.
What's up,
Yes.
party people?
Yeah.
For all you that remember Kevin and Bean back in
Yep.
the day, K-Rock.
R.I.P.
Yes.
They're dead, so we can take it now.
We could. That's
Yeah.
exactly what I was
Yeah.
thinking. That's exactly what I was
Right.
thinking, man. But yeah. I do want to get into this. I've got a bit of a PSA today,
Ooh.
and this is for all of you that are local to Fullerton. And have you guys ever been to? I'm gonna ask you guys a question.
Yeah.
I'll address you guys
do it.
first. Have you guys ever been to Sunset Lounge? It's off of Orangethorpe and Euclid.
Sounds familiar. I don't know if I've ever been there.
Yeah, I don't know.
Good. It's a shithole dive bar.
Don't go
Don't
there.
ever fucking go there. I'm absolutely serious, you guys. Don't ever fucking go there. Okay, it's my pet peeve to go there.
It's like your masochistic thing. Like,
It's my pet peeve. I don't ever want to go there. Mo knows I don't want to go there. And she'll often tell me, hey, friends are going to go out, they're going to go to Sunset Lounge. I know you don't really like it. And I'm like, no, I don't like it at all. Because alcoholics go there to die.
Oh,
damn.
shit.
And it's
Is-
that dive bar.
To what do you call it? To compare it to something else that's local, is it worse or comparable to? Was it 2J's or what is it?
Worse.
Worse, yeah.
Yes.
2J's like you're there, you're making your way towards the sunset, but yeah.
Yes. You're
Making
right.
my way.
You're right. Yeah. That's the truth because 2J's, if you catch it on the right night, which I have been there on the right night, there's a DJ Bobby. I can't remember his full name,
Oh,
but it's
yeah.
DJ Bobby.
Mm.
White dude, long hair, unassuming because this guy's playing funk, West Coast fucking gangster rap.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's like, this guy spins the best, dude.
I'm picturing Bridges for the dude. Jeff Bridges?
Jeff Bridges.
Yes, Jeff Bridges.
A young Jeff Bridges. I would
That'd be
say
cool,
like
alright.
think like a 17-year-old Jeff Bridges, and that's this guy.
All right.
Because
Okay.
it's a skinny version, scrawny, younger, but that longer
Hey, man.
dude hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this guy is like that. He's vibing to his own music,
Yeah.
and you gotta trust a DJ who dances, you guys.
Yes.
If a DJ doesn't dance, then you can't trust him. I've heard that a long time ago from a
Ooh.
DJ, and I subscribe to that.
That just clicked in my head. Like, if a DJ doesn't dance to his own music, then why would anybody else dance?
That's
like, that makes
exactly.
total
Yeah,
sense.
yeah. So, keep that in your memory. But I was there last night, and begrudgingly, we actually came from 2J's. It's funny that you mentioned that.
Oh, you made the whole
We were at
journey.
2J's
yeah.
and it was a cool vibe. And then a couple of the people were like, hey, do you guys want to get out and go somewhere else? And I obliged. I was like, it seems like you guys want to leave, which didn't end up being the thing. They actually wanted to stay, but I guess there was a thought, well, let's just accommodate everybody and let's just bounce and try to find something, more exciting.
it's that like unassuming thing where like you feel like other people want to do something, so you make the effort to like
Yeah.
do whatever you think.
That's what exactly
yeah.
All
happened.
right.
So I was like, okay, let's bounce. And then they said, we're going to go to Sunset. And I was like,
Damn it!
oh my God, I'd rather stay here. But I didn't say that. And I should have, because
Yep.
if I would have, everyone said, well, we would have stayed. We were okay with it. We just thought that people wanted to leave too,
Damn it! The one
Yeah.
time.
I know. I was
One
like,
time I didn't speak my mind.
yeah, I was like, dude, I just wanted to like be cool with you guys, and I just wanted to follow, this. I'm one person and there's like three people want to leave, you know?
You want to go with the flow. You don't want to be that abrasive
Yeah.
person.
Like be like, no. So we went, and as soon as we stepped in, it was really funny because they do a huge karaoke thing there. They're like heavy on karaoke.
Oh, yeah.
Which that's not the worst thing. That's actually pretty decent of them. It was funny because we walk in, the guy was performing a metal song.
Oh,
yeah.
And it was
great.
a metal karaoke. This is kind of funny to me. This is
What kind of
interesting.
metal?
I don't know what it was, but I do remember he was like, "Your life."
Oh, that
Oh,
like
my
metal.
God.
Like dark
Oh,
fucking like death
Cradle
metal.
of Filth.
Yeah, like death metal. Yeah, it was
That's
heavy,
funny.
just like Cradle of Filth, dude. He was like, your eyes are red. And I was tripping out. And then you can see the karaoke words like popping up on the freaking big display. And I'm like, this is awesome.
I know what he's saying.
But the vibe is just the worst. Like I said, the people are yeah, it's I made a joke a while back, and I feel it's where alcoholics go to die.
There we go.
And
If
I'm
you're-
not about that. I like to hang out.
If you're karaokeing to death metal, you're like there, dude. Yep.
Yeah. I think the people that karaoke, they're like part of a better vibe of the place.
Okay.
Yeah.
They
can see
carry the
that.
place. I think they carry it. They
Were
make
the
it a
dr-
little better.
Were the drinks cheap?
They're always cheap, but they're not cheaper than 2J's.
Oh no.
So just to let you know.
Oh, so that's why 2 just has to step up.
And
There you go.
yeah, 2J's it's so close to the freeway too, dude.
It's right there.
Like you can just like pop on, pop off. It's
And then
it's
isn't the
beautiful.
bowling alley right there too?
It's right across
Oh,
the
so you
way.
just
Oh,
fucking-
you never make
yeah.
a night of it.
Yeah, you can do a bunch, with the 2J's the location.
Yeah.
And
Karaoke is one of those things though, like I feel like is perfect for like a night of drinking.
Yeah.
Because it's
yeah.
one of those things I would probably never do like
Yeah.
really sober.
Yeah.
But,
but you get the nerve.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Get my liquid courage up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I do too. We didn't get into anything because it was everything that like came about happened so quick. And here's what happened. We got in, got some drinks, and immediately after we got the drinks, I walked away to go to the restroom. And as I was walking to the restroom, it was pretty packed in the last little, just the pathway to the restroom, I'll
Yeah.
say. And I had to do you remember on Fight Club where Brad Pitt's character, Tyler Durden, he's in the plane and he goes, now the question of etiquette.
Oh yeah.
Do I pass giving her the ass or the cock? You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Because the girl was like in the pathway and you can either brush up with her, with your front or your
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
And it was a bunch of guys, so I gave him my back. You know?
Yeah.
And I'm against this wall, but little did I know that there was a nail hanging out of the wall.
Oh damn.
And this
that type
fucking
of
nail,
place.
yeah, dude.
Oh,
This
shit.
fucking nail. There's a big dude. It's so stupid too. This is not like I don't feel this way, you guys, but it was a big American flag. I know nowadays that's a hot button like thing.
Yeah,
It's
you
so
just mention
crazy.
it.
Yeah, just the American flag itself. But this is exactly what happened to my t-shirt.
Oh shit.
And we'll post this later on for you guys. You probably can't see that. I like when people do that, like in those videos when they're
Yeah.
trying to show something, they put their hand behind it, but that won't do it justice. But anyways, it tore my freaking shirt completely.
Oh shit.
And yeah, it's fucked. It's done forever.
I mean, it's pretty punk rock now.
Yeah, someone was like, well, you can stitch it up. And I was like, we'll see. I don't know.
Let's see. Yeah, no.
Probably buy another one. Doesn't
Yeah.
really. That's not the thing. But I was at that moment, I felt like I knew it. I hate this place.
I hate this place. Yep.
This solidifies it, and I fucking already hate this place. So I came back hot. I was hot. I was
Coming
like
in hot.
10, dude. I fucking walked past those same guys that were blocking me, and the one guy didn't move, and I fucking went like this, and I just pushed him, dog. I pushed him right in his back, and he was just like, and then they all looked at me, and I walked past like I was freaking, dude. I did the freaking the Vince McMahon, and yeah, I walked past like I don't give a fuck, man. Follow me, And so I went back to Mo and everybody, and I showed them what happened. And right away, I was just barking up a storm, like I fucking knew it. I hate this place. I'm being so loud, trying to cause attention and attract attention. I'm like, fucking dirtbags everywhere. This fucking place, low class, man. I fucking knew it. And she's like, hey, I knew it, but just calm down, like chill. And I'm like, no, I'm
You're not gonna be calm.
I'm being a dick,
Yeah.
because I'm so pissed at what happened.
Yeah.
And there, if it would happen somewhere else, I would have been like, oh, you got to accept it. Your shirt just tore.
Yeah.
But I felt like that place did it to me. I felt like it was responsible.
Yeah, there was like something that caused it there. Yeah.
The
And-
aura of this place.
Yeah, that's exactly how it felt. And I made the mistake of telling Mo, hey, I'm going to tell the person behind the bar what happened, so they can go and maybe fix it or whatever. And she's
Yeah.
like, no, I know this guy. He's an asshole. He's not going to care, first of all. And he's not going to do anything. You're going to
Oh,
waste your
damn.
time. And I was
Like,
like,
get even more mad,
I'm all,
probably.
oh, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm fucking tired of shit like this in life where
Yeah.
people don't want to do things, like
Someone's
they-
gonna listen.
Yeah. I was like, you know what? I enforce, and I will enforce and continue to keep enforcing the things that I feel that are just, unenforced in life. If a guy parks shitty, I'm going to go, hey, excuse me, fucking make room, you know?
Yeah.
Like, a lot of people don't want to be that person. They'll be like, oh, what does it matter? Just, go with the flow, be cool, but it's like, this guy may do it forever.
Yeah.
Until
that
learns
one
from
person
someone.
does
Yeah.
actually.
And it was just the courage for me to say, hey, you fucking asshole, you parked wrong, Or maybe I'll come at it a nice way,
Yeah.
which does occasionally happen as well. But I end up telling her, you know what? No.
No.
I'm going to fucking tell this guy. And she was so worried. Even her friend, Diane, was like, oh, no, he's like an asshole. And I was like, that's even making me more pissed. Like, you knew already. And I go over and I lean over the bar. And there's no one next to us either. So I have a clear shot to talk to him. And I tell him, hey, I just tore my t-shirt on that sign right there, man. The American flag. It's got a nail sticking out at the bottom. And I'm just being descriptive and calm, And I'm like, it's got a nail at the bottom, dude. It fucking tore my shirt. And I was like, you might want to fix it for, the next person or whatever, because who knows what'll happen.
Yeah.
It might tear someone's skin.
Yeah.
Because it was like probably at least this far out.
Get a
like
tetanus
inch
shot
and a half,
after.
2 inches?
It was
Yeah,
out,
shit.
dude.
All
Definitely. And when I was passing it again, looking at it, I thought, this is so fucked. Someone could really catch their arm. Anyway, this guy ends up telling me, or I tell him, you might want to go look at it. You might want to go and look at it and check it out. And he goes, nah, I'm good.
Whoa, damn.
And he does that to me too. He does like the asshole, like, nah, I'm good. And I went, oh my, dude, I don't even know, dude. Like, people will say they seen red and they'll say these like other words like that make you, you just turned,
Yeah, you just hulked out.
Dude, I was so fucking pissed, dude. I had a drink in my hand.
Oh,
It was a full drink. It was a fucking tequila soda, but one of the normal size cups, dude, the plastic cup. And I was like, boom, I threw right in his face.
Oh,
Ice
shit.
and everything, dog. Ice and everything. The whole full fucking drink. He was like, security! Security! And I was like, let's get out of here. I calmly walked away, grabbed my mom, let's go. And we fucking walked down. She's like, I knew it. You should have we shouldn't have came here, this and that. And I was like,
I told you.
let's get out of here. Yeah, I fucking told you. I hate this place, Let's get the fuck out of here, We're walking out calmly. I'm just like walking away. Like, I'm like kind of giggling. Like, man, I can't believe it, man. That guy he fucked with the wrong guy today. And we got to the truck, and then like 4 fucking people, security and fucking big people came out. And this place is not that type of place. I didn't even think they had security.
Oh, God.
To tell you the truth, because it's a dive bar. It's a hole in the wall, little
Yeah.
shithole. And there was like 3 or 4 guys that came out. They're like, hey, hey. And then I'm like, Mo's like, get in the car. And I'm like, you fucking get in the car too.
Yeah.
Because if I'm getting in, I'm leaving, which means you gotta fucking get in,
Yeah.
And she's like, okay. And so she, hurries up and gets in, and I get in too. And we fucking start to take off. And I'm thinking, what is this guy doing? Like, that guy, like, he threw a drink in my face. Why? Because I don't want to fix something that he fucking addressed.
It could be a danger to somebody else.
Yeah, like his shirt ripped and I didn't want to fix it. Oh, like, I don't get it, man. Like, what an asshole, dude.
What are they going to do? You're in the parking lot already.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, they just want me to leave, right?
Yeah.
Like, what, do they want to fuck me up?
Yeah. For what?
Is it the mafia?
Yeah, that's why I was tripping out. I was
Yeah.
like, they're coming out? Like, what are they going to fucking do?
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
already gone. Like, that's the point, just to kick someone out.
Yeah.
Like, you're not going to come kick their ass for fucking throwing a drink in someone's face.
Your job is just to get them out of here.
Yeah.
So,
Your job's already done.
I was blown away. This guy's name, by the way, is Rambo. Undeserving. I think they said that he self-proclaimed that or named himself Rambo.
God. Seems like one of those guys.
Which I was like, this guy's a dirtbag. He's a piece of shit. I knew from the moment I seen him like 2-3 years ago when I first went there.
First saw your face.
Not impressed,
Yeah.
Not impressed. This guy's trying to hit on all the girls. He gets mad when the girls don't hit on him back.
Oh,
He'll do the cold
hell?
shoulder. If you come today and you're a new girl, he'll start flirting with you. And if you don't flirt back, next time he treats you like shit.
Yeah,
Like,
fuck
I hate that program.
Oh my god.
I hate that. The worst etiquette, the worst possible like manners, and undeserving of the fucking nickname Rambo, dude. There's only fucking 2 Rambos in my book. One is John Rambo from the movie fucking Rambo,
Yep.
and the other is the dog Rambo in the movie Mannequin.
Oh,
That's pretty much it.
Yeah.
That's
no more Rambos.
no more Rambos. If there is, forgive me, but not in my book.
None of my book.
But this guy, it's so weird. I'm so glad we got home. Mo freaking like started realizing, I'm glad you did that.
Like,
This guy's an asshole, and he deserved it.
You know what? You took the karma of the universe, and you paid it back for everybody
Yeah.
that he's been an asshole to.
She should have told me, I'm kind of glad that happened to your t-shirt so that would happen.
Yep.
And I was like, I respect that.
I respect
I
it,
don't know,
yeah.
what do you want me to do?
And not only that, now you never have to go back to that place.
Ever
Ever
again.
again.
You burn that bridge and you're fine with that bridge
I
being
am
burned.
so fine. Dude, I never understood why any of these people wanted to go there. I felt like I'll pay a little extra for my drink.
Yeah.
Just to
Yeah.
avoid that
Yeah.
fucking place, Like, I'm not interested in trying to get the cheapest drink possible. I just want to have a good time, and you can't do it there. So that's the PSA. Don't go to Sunset Lounge in Fullerton. There's nothing for you.
but
for you guys.
But a rusty nail.
But a rusty nail and tetanus is waiting for
Yep.
you.
And you might lose your drink on the bartender throwing it in his face.
And that's it. Yeah. And if you do, congratulations.
Congratulations, you joined the club.
You joined the club, man. I'll send you a t-shirt in the mail.
I was gonna say we should have like a club T-shirt for people that done that.
For sure. But that's the PSA for this this podcast or this episode.
But you know who's not vibing right now?
Ooh.
Who?
Dua Lipa.
Ooh.
Dun, dun, dun.
Dua Lipa and the baby.
Baby. Can't help but say "da baby."
The baby.
And the baby.
Like if I have a cold sore, like "da baby."
Like I got a stuffy note, the baby. The baby.
But there has been a lawsuit brought against Dua Lipa.
Yep.
She is being sued for her smash hit "Levitating" by a Florida-based reggae band called Article Sound System.
Hmm.
They released a song in 2017
Yep.
called
Live your life.
Live Your Life. Yeah. Yep, sounds
Yeah, we
pretty similar.
handed it off to our analyst, and yeah,
The verdict is in.
the verdict is in.
We put it
And,
into pewter.
Yeah. Hey, Pewter, is this a stolen song? And it is. Yeah.
100%.
I can't believe it, man.
Pewter actually thought we put in the same song.
He's all, you made a mistake. It's exactly the same, but it's a fucking ripoff, man. I'm surprised.
Dude.
I'm so surprised. What I'm like a little like unimpressed is because she's such a new artist that's like doing so well, like she's got a good sound,
Yeah.
I for what it's worth, songs are fucking, they bop, they're freaking,
Yeah, they're good.
it's
She makes some good songs.
it sucks that, her writers are stealing shit.
Yeah.
It just sucks. You got to get a really good team
Yeah.
on you, man. I will say this. I don't know if this is true, but if we do end up finding out how this happened, you guys, and we figure out like if it was the writing team, I want to find out how old they are.
Yeah.
I've been noticing a lot of younger
Ooh.
people like to fucking steal shit because they haven't gotten that level of maturity where they're like, no, we can't ever steal.
Yeah.
And if I take something, I have to change it completely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because it's so easy now to take things and just redo it, you
Yeah.
know, or like not even, you can just download a whole stem of one track and then that's it. You don't even have to do anything anymore.
Yeah.
You know?
And there's a thing of like the idea where like they're trying to like make a name for themselves in, the music writing industry. They're like, well, I'm going to kind of just do this to hopefully, I get picked up as a writer, and then, maybe later I'll write some actual music of my
Yeah.
own or something.
That's what sucks. It's like you don't start off your career by stealing and then expect to have some
No.
some epiphany later on, like, oh no, I'm all about making my own music,
Yeah.
Nah, it doesn't start that way.
No
So
way.
you guys you feel that it was pretty much stolen?
Oh yeah.
Do you think there's a possibility of that? They talk about the where like you passively heard something and then like it comes out later. As a musician where
yeah.
like sometimes you're playing something and you're like, this kind of sounds familiar. And
I
then
get
you're like,
that,
oh,
but I don't think it's this one.
I think you said it, Ed. If it was like
Music,
some of the chord progression
yeah.
or some of the music, it's a little understandable. But I mean, this is like
the vocal
Exact-
cadence and melody is what really was like. That's why I'm thinking like Dua Lipa is a culprit a little bit of herself, because if she's writing her own vocal melody and singing it and emphasizing the words on on certain beats,
yeah.
then she's got to know where that came from.
I almost feel like an artist like her, I don't know, maybe it's just could be what do you call it? A subconscious lack of respect for pop music. But like, I feel like a pop artist like Dua Lipa doesn't actually write her own melodies.
Maybe, yeah, you could be right, because it could be just a whole song written for her already.
Yeah.
I think that's usually how it goes when they're writing. Because I've seen something behind the scenes with like maybe like a Britney Spears or somewhere along the way. I have seen that, like the building of a song for pop artists, and they have like no like say-so whatsoever. Really,
they just have the vocal capabilities.
Yeah,
and
they're the face
and the sex appeal.
Yes. Yeah.
And then boom, you got songwriters that do it. But I don't want to like. As an artist, she's got to be able to take the time and to research and do these things on her own.
Yeah.
Like, who cares if she has a round table of writers?
That's a good point to bring up. So, like, if it was her, let's just say, like, for sake of argument's sake, like, it was solely her writers that did this.
Yeah.
You know, they wrote her the chord progression, they wrote her melodies,
Mhm.
and then they gave it to Dua Lipa to sing.
Yeah.
So, how much at fault would you guys put her?
I would put her like half. To be honest, I feel like if I'm given a song that someone's gonna sell me and I buy that song from them, it's my job as, you know, the artist. It's her own brand, her own, representing herself. If I'm doing that for myself, I'm gonna wanna, where did this all come from? Like, what's going on? And like, why does it make sense for me? Kind of deal. Not just because it's a cool hip song. I don't know.
I see where you're coming from, but I like, when I thought about it, I was like, oh, like, you know, say we were writing music, right?
Yeah.
And then like you Rob brought a song. I would never think to be like, is that from somewhere else? Like, I would just automatically assume like whatever you're showing me,
you would have to, right?
You wrote, you know?
Yeah. That's where I was kind of at too, my headspace. Although I was wondering, man, this is gonna be weird, but because that song is so relatively new. 2017 is not long ago.
Yeah.
You know, so for that other band to have written that in 2017, that's like, you know, still relevant, although we didn't know about them.
Yeah.
In time, you know, time-wise, it is pretty relevant. I wonder if they showed her like this song, like, hey, okay, like this is what you're gonna do, you know?
We'll just speed it up.
And that's when she becomes responsible.
Yeah.
But if they didn't show her that, then it's completely the writer's responsibility.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they're at fault, I guess. Man.
I mean, for the most part, I would assume, but she's the name. Like, I mean, obviously she gets most credit for the song.
Yeah.
Like everybody else just gets writer's credit. So
this is like a funny thing too, because I wonder if she's like, guys, I don't write my own songs. I swear to God, you know, like it's not what you think.
I'm just a face.
Yeah. Like that's like that moment where you really want to profess that, you know, and be like, it's not my fault, you know, but at the same time,
you kind of have to stand behind it because you don't want to seem that phony.
Yeah, exactly.
It's such a shitty place to be, you know, and all these other artists are like, well, write your own fucking songs.
Exactly. Maybe this is what, you know, because I think I can't remember the title of the other one, but this is like her second time being sued. Or getting a lawsuit, yeah, for a different song.
Do you know what's crazy too? A lot of people are bringing up like, okay, so the original song was released in 2017, and the lawsuits now, and the Dua Lipa's version came out in 2020.
Yeah,
and now the lawsuit's just barely coming in 2022.
Oh yeah, it took a minute.
Yeah, they're like, oh, you know, why did it take so long if it's such a blatant ripoff?
Yeah,
and then but this is actually going to shed light on how the music industry, like the big labels, muscle all these smaller,
for sure,
these smaller creators.
For sure. Yeah.
And not only that, but like, think about it like this: like, if you're a small artist and then you try to get your lawyers, you know, because this is what
you're one lawyer.
Yeah, you're one lawyer. You're like, oh, I need you to take on Capitol Records, and it's like, sorry, dude, you know, kind of take your lumps on the chin.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Keep on going.
No one wants to go up against, like, especially if you're just like, you know, going down the street and finding one of these lawyers here to try to take on, you know.
What's that number on the TV? Like 555.
Well, you know, like Capitol Records probably has like 50 to 100 lawyers. It's like shit.
I'm sure they were
55.
And they were burying it probably in litigation where like the band probably couldn't afford anymore.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's a shitty thing too. Yeah, they'll muscle someone out that way, which is a horrible thing to do, which is I never thought about lawyers. Well, I knew they were, you know, a certain way, but you guys watch Dirty John? It's like a tiny tangent, but it's about lawyers.
Yes, I watched the first season of it.
Okay. Well, it doesn't ruin anything. It's not going to reveal anything either. But in the story of the first season of Dirty John, there's the guy John ends up like being sued by other people, and then he ends up suing. He even has a lawyer that he has on retainer. And after the trial, they don't show you this, but they end up saying it. he ends up suing his own lawyer for like malfeasance or something.
Oh, what the heck?
And then so every lawyer ends up finding out his like reputation, and they're like, I don't even want to work with him. Or he ends up having like a wife, and her lawyer doesn't want to work with her either.
Yep, yeah.
He's like, hey, this guy's already sued 3 of his own lawyers. I can't take on your case.
Yep.
So they can't even fight him.
Yep.
I can't even fight him. And that's what was running me to this. I'm like, that's that power where you've even got lawyers that are like, I don't want to take this on. I'll be sued. And it's like, I never think about lawyers being sued, you know?
Damn, dude.
It's a crazy thing.
That's so crazy. Yeah, you're right. Like, I mean, lawyers make or break these things.
Yeah. So, man, with her, it's
maybe this will like be like a little like, all right, now I got to start working on my own songwriting type deals.
It'll be interesting.
The next album sucks.
I know.
Well, maybe there's a learning curve, you know, she'll get into the rhythm.
Well, that's the thing too, like, because as you're an up and coming artist, you're writing your own music, you know, learning those skill and trades. I don't really know that much about her background. I don't know if she knows if she has songwriting capabilities or, you know,
trained or
exactly.
Or you know what this could do is for the smaller artists, like say like originally like Dua Lipa heard this song, like you know the writers brought her like, hey, there's this band, they have this good beat, let's get in connect with them, and let's remix this or rewrite. They get a songwriting credit.
Shoot,
you
that
know?
would have been great.
And then you get to release your version of it.
Yeah,
you know
that's the way it should be done.
Yeah,
not like add credits after the fact.
Yeah,
you know, I think didn't they do that with Olivia Rodrigo?
Oh yeah, she added Hayley Williams to the songwriting credit,
which is a really weird thing too. I'll say
that one was a weird one.
That was a weird one. Yeah,
I could see more influence on that one, and because that one was different, key, different, chord progression, same kind of cadence, but different chord progression. This one's like legit, like phrase for phrase, the same chord progression, just a slightly different tempo.
yeah, exactly. And I know we talked about the Olivia Rodrigo one before last season, but dude, I felt like she didn't have to do that. She didn't have to even apologize. I feel, it's one of those things where, it's weird. You sound like your influences, but you're learning, and she's still young. It's that time.
I found her respectable though, because she wanted. It was kind of a way also to pay homage to Hayley Williams or Paramore for influencing them so much.
But a writing credit, does that give you any sort of financial?
Yeah, she gets some royalty from that.
It will, but I think if I'm not mistaken,
deserving.
It might be.
I mean, I feel if I had sang Davey, I wouldn't be like, well, he deserves thank you for teaching me, Davey.
But see, I took from Misery Business, those songs were very alike.
Yeah, you could. I think the fact is that you could argue that she might have taken something.
If she could have taken it to court, I think she could have got something on it. So it's better to just give her the credit.
Yeah, and kind of get a step ahead of it.
Yeah. Now we don't know this, I'm sure, but I wonder if Hayley wanted the credit or if they just were like, hey, we're gonna offer this to you. What say you? Does that make it better?
Yeah, you're right. As a musician, say Hayley didn't actually think, Olivia Rodrigo took anything from her.
Yeah.
And then they're like, well, I'm giving you a songwriting credit. You're just kind of taking a handout. How do you feel about that? It's a weird feeling, if you actually even want it.
And then if it ties in Hayley,
I mean, who's going to turn down free money? But
for sure. But if it ties in Hayley where she was like, I didn't have a problem with it.
Yeah.
Let's say she didn't have a problem and she's like, well, now I get a writing credit. It makes it seem like I am in that camp where I had a problem and we wanted something to be resolved and we wanted credit. So it's an interesting place to be.
Yeah. Well, see, my question is, I wonder with the evolution of music, how we listen to music, how we hear music, are we just going to see more and more copyright suits happen? Because
I think as the younger generation gets older, they're not going to really care too much, and they're just going to take shit, and not maybe purposely, but just try to.
They're hearing so much.
Yeah, they're hearing so much. Yeah.
Coming in.
Oh my god, you got another fucking revelation on the fucking pod. Okay, so I think this is where it's going. You're absolutely right, because you are on TikTok and you know this more than probably both of us. I know you know as well, but I'm the odd man out here.
Ed's the TikTok
he's the TikTok aficionado of us. But here's the reason why I feel that the younger generation will start to develop this not necessarily stealing things, but they're in that habit of everyone's copying the same TikTok.
Yeah.
They're using the same song, they're doing the same dance, but just trying to be the one to get noticed. So it becomes a sort of thing where you don't really remember who's to pay tribute to or homage or whatever. You're just focusing on your presence and your, you know, because if you hit, who gives a fuck about who made you? You know, so they don't care about that. They're like, oh yeah, this song, I got that new dance down, I got this down, and
if you're not watching the video podcast, you guys
you're missing out. You're missing out. Ross fucking busting moves here
in my seat. So that's one thing that I was noticing because it's like I know we talked about the jingles and the 30-second songs. We even talked about in the last episode. This kind of marries in with that whole idea where they're just trying to do the same thing and they don't really have a like no one wants to be original anymore. People are almost afraid to be original.
They just want to be the biggest to hit whatever they're doing. They don't care about the creative aspect of it. I just want to hit, you know, I just want to be.
So I can see that being a thing. And then they're like, oh my God, Ray Flores just remade that song. Fuck yeah, it sounds so much better than it ever did. You know, and they're just going to keep congratulating each other because you can play music and we're all amazed that you just know things. And this is just, it's a weird thing, you know?
I think you kind of hit on to something where like, you know, the generation is so used to like kind of taking things and just kind of regurgitating them that it could trickle into music, you know, where they're like, you know, oh, I'm just gonna take that riff, you know, or something like that. So
it's like I don't know if the right words, but the reverence for originality is like whatever, dead.
No, I think you're right. The idea,
it's like whatever. Who cares if you don't have to be original? Just do whatever hits. You know whatever's popular.
Yeah,
because in a capitalist society,
break it down.
Originality is not, you know, what do you call it? Appreciated. You know, it's all about like, okay, what sells the best. So who cares? You know, if you're original, if you're not making money.
I mean, this is like, we're experiencing this, like, I mean, every day, you guys. So on Amazon, when you guys are on there, this is not a plug for Amazon, but if you're buying,
or it could be if you want to kick back some money.
Absolutely.
Bezos.
So if you're buying a mug, you know, it could be a blank mug, whatever. There's going to be one seller that sells it for $9, and there's going to be 1,000 other ones that sell it for 10, 11, 8, 7. They're all selling the same product. It's exactly the same product, mind you, just different prices. And that's why I encourage you also, don't be so quick to click on buy now. You know, like do some research. You can find it. I found
read the reviews.
Read the reviews for sure.
I
found a nightlight. Just really quick to like kind of plug this really quick and finish this up. This little thought. I found a nightlight. It was $12. I kept searching. I found 2 for $7.
It does. You just gotta keep on.
I do the same thing. I do the same thing.
I was blown away. I was
waiting for that coupon too.
I had the $12 one in my cart, and when I added the other one, I went and I deleted the other one. And I was like, dude, this is so wild.
So if you're willing to undercut yourself, you can be successful.
Yeah. But that's in the capitalist society. Originality is not respected, and no one cares.
No one cares.
But we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Until then,
but we're original here.
Yeah. As long as you don't go too far out.
We might be early though. We're figuring that out. We might be early.
Let's we'll move on to our break.
Yeah, let's do it.
Our next track review.
Yep.
Never thought we'd bring up Jordan Peterson.
Yep.
Released music.
Yes.
To the surprise of many.
I'm excited to talk about this. This is actually pretty fucking interesting. Super cool.
If you have not listened to it, he did put it on Spotify. You can go and listen to it. It's called
Wake Up.
Wake Up. Yes. My first listen, I was telling you guys, I wasn't too impressed the first time I listened to it. I don't know what I was expecting from music of Jordan Peterson, but when I first heard it, I was like, maybe I just thought it was like too moody or like what's that where you have like visions of grandeur? What's that kind of like you know, where you're kind of really trying to propel something to be like, you know, a grand thing. I don't know what the word I'm looking for.
So you're saying that he like the operatics of it was so grand, you know? He's trying to add. And it was very filled with a lot. There was not just the music, the layered vocals, and just the tone of his voice too. And
Yeah.
I think the effect that he had in his voice as well. Everything.
The anti-Kermit filter.
The anti-Kermit filter. Yeah, that's a good one. People like that one.
Yeah, because we did find out that he composed all the music.
He composed all the music.
Him and his wife did the vocals.
Yes.
And right, he just had maybe a producer with him.
Yeah, he had a producer, Skulk Tully.
It's a very French Canadian name.
Yeah, Skulk Tully. Yeah. Yeah, and it was he also shot or did the video direction, editing, and then I think his wife and Skulk Tully who did the vocals.
I wonder if when he came into the studio, he was like, "You gotta clean your studio." Like, Dude, you know who does? I don't know if you follow. What's his name? Hassan. He does a lot of like kind of leftist commentary.
Yeah, I don't watch.
But he does a great Jordan Peterson.
He does. I have seen clips of that. Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
gotta check it out. But anyways, what'd you guys think? How'd you?
I actually dug it because like I felt like it was like Dark Side of the Moon. Like clean your room, clean side of the room,
clean side of the room. Dude, that comment that wins for the day, dude.
Yeah, that comment does win. I read that comment; it was funny.
It was very like rock opera, type, which falls in line with freaking
Pink Floyd. All those.
I dig that.
Dude, we kind of said it towards the end of the song where we're like, it had like a Danny Elfman vibe.
Yeah.
So like,
yes, the finishing definitely had that vibe. You mentioned Jack Skellington, which Danny Elfman is the person who voices Jack Skellington, in case you didn't know. But it had the vibe. It's so wild, man, that they married those two, Pink Floyd and Danny Elfman.
Pink Elfman.
Yeah, Pink Elfman. It's a really cool. Which is kind of pink, but it's neither here nor there. It was a really interesting song. Definitely very cool theme that he went with the music, I didn't know what to expect. When you mentioned he had a song, I didn't know what.
I thought like a folk country kind of style song, but
I was thinking it too. Solo guitar.
It was like cool for my expectations to get like, oh no, he went like, and I love Pink Floyd, so he went like totally that style. And it was just like, okay. And just having fun with it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Experimenting.
Yeah.
You're right. Like on second listen, I'm just like, I was more impressed.
Yeah.
Like, maybe I finally give it a good listen.
Yeah.
And I didn't really have my what do you call it? Preconceived notions of it. But dude, if he's really playing the guitar, like if he wrote that, I mean, he shreds on the guitar, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Dude, he really shredded. Yeah. That was incredible. I wasn't expecting that either.
No. Like there were some parts when we listened, I heard like some Carlos Santana in there.
Yeah,
like,
for sure. I was like, what the heck?
Dude.
All right.
Yeah, he's got some chops, dude.
Yeah.
I can't I can't believe it. Hats off.
Ed, you kind of mentioned this, like, or somebody had mentioned it, where like that's probably because we were saying the references was like, Pink Floyd, Santana, Danny Elfman. Those are probably like for his age group. That's probably the musical inspirations he came from.
Yeah, that's what it was cool. Like, you would think, Canadian dude would probably listen to like not country but folk music, but it was like totally like somewhere that I thought like it was like took me off.
Justin Bieber's from Canada, so.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Huh? Not that like that rock's not up there or anything like that, nothing like that. But it was just weird. I don't know. It doesn't seem like that'd be something to be into. But
I know, yeah. Like
you don't know anybody. I don't know anybody. So yeah,
it's
weird. You don't know anyone's musical preferences, but it was just cool to see.
Yeah, I'm glad that he wore his influences on his sleeve.
There you go. Yeah.
And dude, credit to choosing that like style because like you mentioned he could have just went folk with it or what we were thinking he was capable of. But,
exactly.
It's cool. Like I haven't
cool to be wrong.
I haven't listened to Pink Floyd in so long that was refreshing.
Yeah,
it was kind of refreshing.
Like, you can see that.
Because I was thinking like all the music now is probably like that we kind of listen to is like pop or upbeat, and it was like total callback to like the dark themes of like Pink Floyd.
Very moody.
Yeah, very
like
moody.
And then good for him not doing spoken word, which is kind of what I thought too.
That's what I thought too. Yeah.
I think that's what you said when we first like said Jordan Peterson had a song. You're like, is he talking it?
Yeah. It's gonna be like one of his conference like talks where they're just layering that
That's
over
what, seriously,
music,
yeah,
you know?
Yeah. This is like one time where I'm like, oh shit, like I'm wrong, and it's like cool. 'Cause
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
ended up like working out like perfectly.
Absolutely, man.
That's cool.
Great effort. Super effort.
And we'll see if he continues doing music and
Yeah.
see what happens for the second song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just turns into this like rock god. Like, what the fuck, dude? Like, that's
Goes
crazy.
on tour.
You know?
I'm back on Joe Rogan, and he's like fucking rocker looking, dude. Like,
Loses the suit.
yeah, he loses the suit, you know.
Has long hair. Dude.
Yeah. It's like the hat hair though, you know. It's a fake thing.
Yeah.
He puts it on.
God.
It's like that. It's like the visor with the spiky hair.
Oh god.
You know that old thing where you can
Yep.
pop it on and it looks like you got the hair. Yeah,
The
I can
Guy
see
Fieri
it.
going on.
Yeah, the Guy Fieri, dude.
But quick, if anybody's wondering the lyrical content, I
Oh,
believe
yeah.
he wrote it for if anybody's or because the protests that are going
Yeah.
on, the trucking I think recently just ended,
Yep.
right? Because of Justin Trudeau, and I think that's why he did write it because he wanted to stand with the truckers in the
Yes.
protest and wanted to kind of speak out against the idea of like Justin Trudeau shutting that down.
Mm.
So not only his musical chops, but he's putting his kind of like political sense into it as well.
Yeah, there you go.
Did you guys hear about the other song that was created for this whole trucker thing that was going on?
No.
Huh.
Okay, so I only know very, very little. We can touch on it later because I just remembered right now out of nowhere. But someone created this like ambiguously gay song.
What?
Yeah, he's talking about like maybe not so ambiguous because I think he's talking about sucking cock or something or doing
It's not
some-
ambiguous at all. Dude.
Yeah, it's very direct actually.
Very on the knob.
Yeah. Good job, dude.
Yeah.
It's heavily like gay lyrics, but under the disguise of championing and rallying around this whole movement. But it was meant to be a mockery type thing.
Oh, okay.
And then these truckers adopted it, and then they were playing it, and other truckers were like, fucking stop that, you know? Like, it was a weird thing. I don't even know pro or like again. I don't know. I don't remember where it stood, but I just remember
I think I heard a little bit about this,
I just ran across it.
but
I want to hear that song now. I gotta look it up.
I don't know.
Yeah, we gotta find it now.
Yep.
But we'll see. We'll see the second effort from Jordan Peterson when he releases
Follow
it.
up. I'm
See-
waiting. I'm ready.
See if there has to be another protest or something for him to come out with another song.
I wonder if it's something if he's
Yeah.
gonna keep it going, to kind of like have a musical outlet,
Mm.
or if it's just kind of a release in kind of stints like this.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
We will see. Let us know what you guys thought of it.
And clean your room.
Clean your room.
You want to be on the clean side of the room.
Yeah.
And I think not everything we played today, but most of it falls into this category of something that I just learned about and I wanted to share with you guys as well.
All right.
My daughter Maddie was telling me about the show that she's going to go to really soon, and it's a slower music, got a good vibe to it, and she was telling me that these kids are going to be soft moshing.
Soft
What?
moshing.
Soft moshing. And I was like, wait, you guys are going to mosh that music? She's like, yeah, it's a soft mosh.
A soft mosh.
And I was like, all right. So does that mean you guys go slower?
It's like in slow motion.
And apparently not. You just fucking go full on
Go full on
to a
hard.
soft song.
Interesting. So
Yeah.
you're actually hard moshing to a soft song.
Yes.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
That's a soft mosh.
soft mosh. I soft mosh every time I eat Taco Bell.
I feel like it's like a forced mosh too, because the energy of the music drives you to
Absolutely.
that
Yeah.
level of like going in there and dancing. But this one you got to be like acknowledge that you're fucking trying to fuck people up, like
Yeah.
I'm trying to mosh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're right. Like that's how do you get into a headspace? Because with like heavy music, it's easy to
Yeah.
all right, I want to get in aggression. I'm gonna mosh.
Yeah.
But
Yep,
like
yep.
with softer music, like you have to put yourself into that headspace to be like, okay, I'm gonna go in there and actually mosh,
Yeah.
even though the energy of the music isn't there.
Yeah, I think it's cute, It's like so funny to me
Yeah.
because like you're right. I follow the vibe of the music.
Yeah.
That's me. I'll if it's slower, I'm vibing with it, I'm not
yeah.
trying to do something extra or different, I'm not gonna go fucking climb a tree
Yeah.
because I heard someone doesn't give me that energy, and the drive that like hard music can. But
the mosh doesn't what do you call it? Match the energy or the
it doesn't.
that it's giving off.
No, it doesn't at all. But God bless these kids, man. God bless them, man. I mean, if they want to mosh because that's something that they've seen and kind of looked up to for a while and thought, well, that's what a show is.
Yeah.
Then, keep it going.
Keep it.
Interesting. I want to see this though. Like I have not seen.
I want to go.
Too. Yeah, I don't think I've seen that.
I'm wondering what this looks like. The closest thing I've thought about was I think I played it on one of the new trying to remember their name. It was a band we played. Dang it. Darn. I need to start. I need freaking Alpha Brain, dude. Dude.
Oh, good old Alpha Brain. Yeah, we all need it. We should have like a little bottle right here in the middle. We'll
Spirit Box. There you go.
Spirit Box.
The band Spirit Box.
Okay.
They had a song Constance.
Okay.
And like it goes heavy, but like the vocals are very sensual. And so like I read a comment that was like, why am I headbanging and crying at the same time?
Oh, that's sick. That's great.
And that's what I pictured with the slow mosh. I was like kind of like headbanging and crying.
And that is the lyrical content. It really is something that should really like touch you, in your soul.
In your soft spots.
In your soft spots. In your moshy spots.
But thank you. We will apply that term now.
Yeah.
To various, because I'm now thinking about it, we do play a lot of the soft mosh.
Yeah.
Soft mosh, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking
soft mosh radio.
I was trying to like soft mosh or slow mosh.
Radio.
Cut
that.
But sweet. We'll cut it there then.
Yeah.
Thank you everybody for tuning into this episode. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got some heard some good music.
Yeah.
Even the songs that we featured, Jordan Peterson making music,
We
do
everything liked it.
If you didn't like it, you might have to go clean your room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably got a very dirty room.
Yeah, make a goddamn bed.
That's right. But thanks for tuning in. Don't forget to check us out on all the socials and stuff like that. Ed's gonna be starting our TikTok pretty soon. He'll be doing all the dances.
We do our dances and shit.
It's gonna be soft moshing for you guys.
Oh,
I'll show you what a soft mosh is.
That's not bad. That's not bad. We'll just soft mosh, dude.
Yeah,
a bunch of videos of us doing weird soft moshing.
Yep.
It doesn't fit, but it all of a sudden takes off. That's up to you guys.
Just the idea put me in a cold sweat, but
I know. You get soft mosh to Beethoven.
Oh man. Anyways,
but thank you everybody for tuning in.
Yep.
And until next time, take care, everybody.
Peace.
Later. Hey, you made it to the end. Thank you. It was a journey, I know. You did it. You're a better person for it. Promise. You know what to do. It's like, call right here. Or you don't have to. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. No one's gonna judge you. Maybe.